Was anyone else as confused about the ending of The Rise of Skywalker as I was? And I don't mean all the crazy stuff that happened like Kylo dying and Star Destroyers that can destroy entire planets. Yeah, that was weird, but what I'm talking about is what happened at the very end, where Rey goes to Luke's old home on Tatooine, buries a lightsaber, and then starts calling herself a Skywalker. And look, I can see why she'd consider herself a Skywalker, considering that Luke and Leia had a pretty significant impact on her over the past 2 movies. But what I don't understand is why she would ever want to live on Tatooine. Was she like, I lived on a desolate, sun-scorched desert planet scrapping metal for most of my life, and now I can go anywhere I want in the galaxy full of paradise planets like Scarif and Naboo. Where should I go? Oh, I know, Tatooine. It's a deserted sand planet like Jakku, but with the addition of Tusken Raiders, Sarlacc pits, and also happens to be one of the biggest hives of scum and villainy in the Outer Rim. Now, maybe she was just there to give Luke and Leia a proper burial and left right after the credits roll. But if that were the case, then they could have just shown her looking at the twin sunset from her ship ramp as she walks up it. But she didn't. She went to Luke's old home and is now calling herself a Skywalker, which means that she most likely intends to live there as a hermit like Obi-Wan and Yoda did. Or even worse, if she tries to rebuild the Jedi Order like Luke did, then this entire trilogy wouldn't have mattered at all, because the same sequence of events will happen again. In order for there to finally be peace in Star Wars like there was before The Phantom Menace, Rey needs to learn how to balance the Force. Like I said before in how The Rise of Skywalker should have ended, Rey needs to learn that both sides of the Force are neither good or bad, but just represent different emotions. The dark side represents passion and emotion, while the light side is more about peace and serenity. Exclusively practicing only one side of the Force is narrow-minded and will make you a less powerful Force user overall. Anyway, what do you guys think? Is Rey gonna try and rebuild the Jedi, or will she learn the lesson that none of the Jedi could ever realize and finally bring balance to the Force by teaching both sides to the next generation of Force users? Thanks so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, why not subscribe and hit the bell as well? We post new theories and rankings every day, and the best way to stay up to date is with a subscription. Thanks again, I'll see you guys next time.